love my dog as much as I love you.
Yeah, it's time for our I Love My Dog feature.
I Love My Dog with Chambers Pet Superstore, Bath Street, Ilkeston, offering friendly advice and a local home delivery service.
Yeah, I put out a plea the other day on Facebook for anyone who had experience of training guide dog puppies, and Alison Dunlop got in touch. Thanks very much for doing that, Alison. It's great. If you want to look on our Facebook page, you see a photograph of her and information about what we're about to be talking about. It's also on Tessa Kane's Facebook page, Erewash Hounds. Now, this is what Alison says about puppy training for guide dogs. I got into puppy walking for guide dogs as I'd gotten quite low in 2014 after a sudden heart attack and then the unexpected death of my mother. After a few phone calls, a home visit and assessment, I was approved as a puppy walker. May 2015, 8-week-old Maisie arrived, who had already been identified as a brood bitch. That's a breeding dog. My husband and I kept her for a year, and in that year we socialised her, walked her, did basic obedience training, took her on buses, trains, into shops and cafes, etc. When the year was up, she left us to go to the National Breeding Centre. Not too long after that, our second pup, Tootie, arrived. Tootie was aged 7 weeks, and she was not a breeding dog. She was to be trained as a seeing dog, a guide dog. Same training and socialisation, but she stayed 16 months as she had a phantom pregnancy and a bout of illness, which I nursed her through. This delayed her spay, and in the end she left us in September of 2017. And Alison says that she was totally heartbroken, and she said she was never going, she swore, I'm never going to do it again. That lasted 5 months. Oh dear, that lasted 5 months, and then Pam, that was her third pup, arrived in February 2018, 7 weeks old. We said from day one she was a very sensitive pup, was scared of other dogs, etc., and we thought in our hearts she might not make the grade, and unfortunately we were right, but we couldn't bear to let her go. So we adopted her in December 2018, and that's where I'm up to now. And Alison says that she's happy to answer any questions. So if you go to either of those Facebook pages, if you go to Erewash Hounds, Hounds, or to the Erewash Sound Facebook page, if you've got any questions or comments about what I've just read out, and I'd love to hear from you.
I Love My Dog with Chambers Pet Superstore, Bath Street, Ilkeston, offering friendly advice and a local home delivery service.
Thanks very much, Alison.
On 96.8 FM, this is Erewash Sound.